Hello. How are you doing? Harigani Riches. Today is September the 11th. Make sure my computer is okay over there, so everything look all right. I've been sitting here for a few minutes trying to get myself together. Just trying to see what we're going to talk about cuz I was up this morning. I didn't want to get out of bed. I tell you, when it's crisp in the morning and it's a little warmer today. It was 60 degrees. But when it's crisp in the morning, I'm running out of skincare. I do not want to get out of bed. So I think I'm going to have to check my refrigerator to see what I have left. Oops, sorry, y'all. I mean, this is kind of good because that means I'm using up all my products. But I'm not purchasing anymore until the Thanksgiving or Christmas sale. So what I got to do is I'm going to have to go in my drawer and pull out some stuff I haven't used. But these are my main products. Sorry, somebody's in the backyard. These are my main products, the good molecules. And I could go to Ulta and pick some up right away, but I like the sales. When these bottles get to be $5, $6, $7 during the holiday, that's when I'm gonna pick them up. So I'm gonna check my refrigerator. I hope I have some more in the refrigerator. And I'm actually gonna go through my emails to see how many bottles I ordered last year and then order maybe 2 more extra bottles. But one is called the Discoloration Correcting Serum, and one is called Niacinamide. And this is the second bottle of this one. It's 2.53 ounces that I picked up that's empty. And I don't know how many of these I have went through. So today is Wednesday, so I got to cut them cameras on for work today. It's going to be full glam today. And make sure my camera working. And make sure So I got to be full glam today. And this morning I was laying in the bed, and where I am this morning is 60 degrees. So it's actually a little bit warmer. Thank goodness. But it still felt nice and crispy in the bed. And I didn't want to get up. So I was laying in the bed and I was looking at this video. And I did not know that Jennifer Lewis had was involved with a gentleman that was a swindler. Yeah, she was. And the video is kind of short. So it is really not a long video. But baby, that thing was interesting. That thing was interesting. So it seems like, Jennifer had just got her role in Blackish. And she was, going to the gym. Probably too much moisturizer on. I done overdid it. But take it down to my neck. And she met this gentleman who had a lot of things under his belt, honey. A lot of things. Ugh. He had a lot of medals from the military. He even said a president pinned it on his chest. Okay, I'm going to let that set in for a while. And this is just a moisturizer I got from Dollar Tree. And it says, compare it to Regenerous Microsculpting Clean Hydrating Moisturizer from Be Pure. So that's what I'm going to be doing. When my stuff run out, I'm just going to pull out some products I hadn't used in a while. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So let me put myself up here. I want y'all to see a little clip. I want y'all to see a little clip. I did not know I could share on YouTube. So this is nice. Okay, here is, and I'm going to put the video in my description box when it's over so you can watch the full thing. But this is her and him in the gym. And what she started to do was he became her trainer. It's always a lot of stuff starting at that gym with people pretending like they just there to help you get healthy, when really they're there to find out all your business, to find out how they can swindle some money out of you.
Real life Indiana Jones. Yes, the former Navy SEAL is an...
Go back a little bit.
Within weeks, Wilson sweeps Jennifer Lewis off her feet. She finds her personal and now exclusive trainer is a bona fide Renaissance man. Real life Indiana Jones. Yes, the former Navy SEAL is an Oxford grad, but he's also an author, theology professor at UCLA, biblical studies archaeologist. By all appearances, Tony Wilson is a catch. According to Lewis, Wilson is deeply religious, and his claims are credible. He shows her his writings, and when she checks online, his books are available on Amazon.
Nothing.
Now this man, what they say, he was in the military, he was an author. Y'all go back and rewind. They said this man had about 4 jobs. Why would he be in the gym training people? I guess maybe when you finish one phase in your life, you want to do something different. Like maybe that is possible. But he's a decorated, highly decorated military person. An acclaimed author. Look at this. Here, listen again. One more time.
Certified Renaissance man. Real life Indiana Jones. Yes, the former Navy SEAL is an Oxford grad, but he's also an author, theology professor at UCLA, biblical studies archaeologist. By all appearances, Tony Wilson is a catch. According to Lewis, Wilson is deeply...
When I hear about somebody that's got all of those accomplishments and they're at the gym and they're training people, it makes me wonder, like, now he's going to end up being a con artist, okay? So, like I said, at the gym, be careful, because people purchase memberships just so they can prey on you at the gym. Okay, this man claims to have several accomplishments but he's at the gym under the guise of training people. And what he wants you to do, you know, the gym is like the hairdresser. When you get in there, you just get to talking. You just get to talking. They get to see what kind of car you drove up in. So he talking and talking and talking, and she got him to train her.
Religious, and his claims are credible. He shows her his writings, and when she checks online, his books are available on Amazon.
Nothing about him made me not think.
Here's an idea. Why not work where you...
Here we go.
From Oxford.
A good visual doesn't hurt either.
Let me see.
Me not think he hadn't graduated from Oxford.
A good visual doesn't hurt either, as Jennifer finds when she opens the door one day to find Tony in full military garb, replete with the Navy SEAL's trident to wow his famous girlfriend.
He wore his uniform here and said he had just trained some young Navy SEALs. He brought medals to my house and said, this is the one Clinton pinned on me after a special task force.
And to top it all off, turns out they're both in the movie business. He says he's a motion picture sound designer for blockbuster films like Jurassic Park and King Kong. What's not to believe? He seems to know his way around Hollywood as well as Jennifer.
We would be driving near a studio, and he would say things like, that's the building that we worked on with Jurassic Park.
But his real passion isn't fame, he tells Jennifer. It's fortune. He's a mogul in the making. With all his industry know-how, he's created a specialized sound effects company, Ultimate FX. And he says he already has multi-million-dollar prospects in the works with blue-chip clients like ABC and EA Sports. Ultimate X is ready to launch into the stratosphere. He just needs to find the right investors.
See, this where the con coming in. This man said the president put a pen on his chest. He's written several books. He's done this, he's done that, he's done this, he's done that. And while you at the gym, here he come talking about he have a dream. He have a dream that one day his sound system company is going to get up off the ground. He's got contracts and everything with ABC, CBC, Cox, Network. All the networks is ready for him. He just need to get the right backing. See? This man got all the accolades. Ear itching. He got all the accolades. All the presidents big up him. But now he got a dream. And he needs the right. He needs the right connections to make it through. But it sounded like to me he had the right connections. And this recent, y'all, this less than 10 years ago, she met this guy.
It's an exciting time for Jennifer Lewis.
And to the graduates who majored in theater arts, don't think that I'm not aware that you are.
It made me wonder if somebody who works at the gym is in on it and they let con artists know who's coming into their gym that they can kind of suck up to. Oh yeah, Jennifer just signed a contract for the gym and she says she's looking for a trainer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out everybody that could be behind this foolishness. Everything. I'm just going to go past this part.
Time.
In all of that, movies and
Let me see.
Competition.
But it's also a fragile time.
in all of that movie, television, and commencement speeches, my mother just happened to be ill at the time that I met Tony. I was real busy. So basically, I was not paying attention.
Though in court statements, Wilson will later deny that his relationship with Lewis was ever intimate, his text to her calling her the future Mrs. Wilson imply a serious romance. The reason I don't want to know about you or see your work is to know for certain I love you and nothing else. It is.
Yeah, he tried to tell her. I didn't show y'all that at the beginning because I didn't want to show the whole video. But he did try to tell her at the beginning that he had never seen her on TV. He didn't know anything about her. I guess he tried to blame it on he was away in the military or something like that. But he really tried to act like he did not know her at all. But she did, she did her checking. She looked up his books and they were available on Amazon. So she thought, she had everything in place.
It's my hope we get to a place where we never have to think about cash, but the peace it brings.
One of my girlfriends one night, she came in and she was like, Jenny's in love, Jenny's in love, Jenny's in love. Well, I kind of told her, no, I'm not in love. I'm in a relationship, but I'm not in love yet,
But when he introduces Jennifer to his children, she melts.
When I saw how beautiful they were, smart and lovely, I softened. And he built up this fantasy world. And I started thinking, could I live a normal life? Could I actually marry and raise 2 children, help raise 2 children? I was like, why not?
Wilson offers undying devotion and a comfortable, if conventional, life together. Less than 3 months after meeting Antonio Wilson, Lewis is sold. Stacy Keach here.
Dang. 3 months. Less than 3 months together, she is sold. And then why it's going to end like that? I want to know what happened. Excuse me if you hear some somebody is banging. Somebody is banging. Here you go, right here. Here you go. What? They asking me a question.
And now to the Blackish star, speaking out after being conned out of tens of thousands of dollars. She was revealing how she was seduced into investing in a business that never even existed. Deborah Roberts spoke with her, and Deborah proved that this can happen to anyone.
That's right, Amy. So many people know Jennifer Lewis is a very outspoken advocate. She's spoken out on issues like women's rights and gun violence. Wow. And she's also shared personal struggles with childhood abuse and mental illness. Well, now she's opening up about a deeply personal and painful betrayal.
So you think you're ready for the truth, huh?
She's the tart-tongued, no-nonsense grandma on the hit TV show Blackish. But this morning, Jennifer Lewis is emerging from a real-life drama.
He was charming, handsome.
Lewis says she was captivated after meeting Antonio Marriott Wilson in 2015 at the gym.
He said he had graduated from Oxford University. He said he had been in the Navy SEAL. I'm thinking, my God, God sent the man.
According to Lewis, for 3 months, they dated while her TV career was taking off.
I wasn't thinking, oh, if it's too good to be true.
Wilson eventually asking Lewis to invest $50,000 in his technology business, a business that didn't exist. Her new guy wasn't heaven sent at all.
It was a romance scam. I was investing in a dream.
When you discovered that he was not who you thought he was, that he was a con man, what went through your mind? What went through your heart?
Oh, no, it was so painful. It was so painful.
She'd soon find out she wasn't alone. Wilson, who was convicted in 2009 for wire fraud and tax evasion, was also scamming other women for a total of more than $300,000.
Wow.
He's pleaded guilty to wire fraud charges and could be headed to prison for up to 20 years. Wilson's lawyer denies his client had a romantic relationship with Lewis, saying he's accepted responsibility in the case and admitted his wrongdoings in the business dealings he had with the victims. He'll continue to work to pay those victims that.
Dang, this man had a whole scheme. Now, he met Jennifer at the gym. Ain't no telling how many women he met at the gym and conned them out of some money. Now, was this a quick snatch and grab for your child support scheme? Like, I'm so glad they prosecuted him. I'm so glad he's in court having to answer for these charges. Because when people come to the gym, we are very vulnerable. We, have something we want to work on. And a lot of times we focus on working on that one area. And I can see where you would be excited if you meet somebody who wants to help you work on that area. And she was saying, oh, he just checked off all the boxes. He was so accomplished. That's your sign right there. Why would he be asking you for money if he's so accomplished to get his business going? Trying to buy speakers and equipment and all that stuff. What happened to
lost
him?
money.
What do you say to other women? Why are you speaking out publicly?
I'm speaking out because I care. How can this happen to me? Educated, world traveled, successful in show business, and got conned out of 50 grand. I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. But I stood up for other women.
Right.
Lewis says she looks forward to facing Wilson in a courtroom. And as painful as this episode has been, she says somehow she gained strength through sharing this pain. And she wants to encourage other women to deal with their struggles as well.
Right.
George?
Yeah, we could hear it in her voice, Deborah. Thanks very much.
Okay. So I'm going to have to come back and look this case up today and find out what type of punishment he received for, for what he did. That's what I'm gonna have to do, because I'm curious. Now I am curious. So as I was watching this story this morning, I decided to come on in here and go live. And I said, well, what else is going on? Let me go check my TikToks. What did I do that for? Okay. There's a lady on TikTok that always make me laugh, Chrissy For Real. I think I originally know her from YouTube, but she did go to TikTok. And number one, she made a video the other day saying that it's a man going around on TikTok that's showing his private part, and he got an STD. And I said, I know you effing lying. Please, I know you effing lying, and I'm not even going to try to look that up. I don't give a damn. That's what I said. I don't give a damn about that one right there. But I don't think she lying, folks. Now, Chrissy For Real is a comedian. So listen to what she said.
I'ma just keep my stuff in my pants, because after y'all low down dirty dogs made me go watch that nasty video of that man saying he got an STD and he proceeds to pull his pants down and pull out God knows what that was. Y'all, he pulled his pants pants down and pulled out a garlic knot dipped in Chex Mix. I don't know what, he just instantly pulled his pants down and it was a itchy, it just looked like an itchy elbow. Dipped in kibbles and bits. Baby, it was nasty. I want to take a spoon and pluck both of my eyeballs out and just drop them in a cup full of apple cider vinegar. And then drop an Alka-Seltzer tablet in there to really burn them and fry them up. Don't never tell me to go watch nothing like that. Like what I saw, it looked like a balled up banana nut bread muffin dipped in peanut brittle. It was nasty. You know them potatoes that you just forgot at the back of your cabinet and start sprouting other potatoes? That's what was going on. It was sick. Y'all been I never. He talking about he trying to expose his old lady or whoever. Baby, we didn't need to see that. Like, sir, I'm traumatized for real. Y'all, it had me itching so bad. I had to take a Benadryl last night because my hairline was itching so bad. You'd have thought somebody slathered crunchy peanut butter and cookie butter across my hairline. It was, no way. I'm going to just keep my stuff in my pants because after y'all low down dirty dogs made me go watch that nasty video of that.
So, of course, on TikTok, when you're doing a video about something, it usually give you the link. It usually give you the link to other videos that you can go watch. And so no, I didn't see it. I did not try to see that. I meant to do this first. I have found what everybody talking about. If you put your concealer on and let it sit, it will do its magic. So, yeah, I think I found the guy.
Okay, just a cookie and just think.
I think I found the guy.
I need to know would you smash your pass. I'm trying to see would you smash your pass. I need to know. All right, would you smash your pass? I need to know would you smash your pass. I'm trying to see would you smash your pass. I need to know. All right, would you smash your pass? I need to know would you smash your pass. I'm trying to see would you smash your pass.
I think that's him. He want to know, would you smash or pass?
That's it there. I swear that's it there. You're gonna hit this room. I'm gonna cut the lights off, and you gonna see no discharge. You ain't gonna see none of that shit. I swear to God.
So I was about ready to quit TikTok when I heard it was somebody on there who was showing you his STD. I was really ready to quit TikTok. Now, I haven't seen the video and I'm not going to go look for it, but y'all low down for that. If that's what's going on nowadays, y'all low down for that. But I think I found the man who is claiming all of that. And the other thing I found interesting was there was a cup. Oh, this is another lady that's so funny. Sometimes I just go back to this video when I want to laugh. Now, let me prep you. She has a teenage daughter who likes to wear the baby hair slicked down. And the mother is going to give you her opinion on what she thinks about these baby hairs. Okay? Let me just put it right there so it can be drying. Listen to her talk about her daughter's baby hairs.
Every day, I got to argue with this 14-year-old child of mine about these goddamn kitchen curtains on her fucking forehead. That shit is not cute. You look like you got valances on your goddamn forehead. I don't understand what this generation don't understand about that shit. I actually have fine hair around my perimeter. I brush that shit right up to the top. Because that's where it fucking go, bitch. I'm not a baby. You motherfuckers in this baby hair, I don't get it. It's not cute. If you have to take a comb and come through here and to pull this down, bitch, that's not baby hair. That's your hair. And it needs to go backwards, not frontwards, like a motherfucking balance, bitch. You kitchen curtain wearing motherfuckers. The shit is ugly. And if ain't nobody telling you, I'm telling you. That shit ugly. You can say what you want. That bug-eyed bitch. Oh, she thinks she did. Look at her. This and that. I'm still saying it. It looked like trash. You look a mess. I said, what the motherfucker? I said.
And what, to me, the funniest part is when she called it valances, because I haven't heard that word since the 70s or 80s. And I know when she was doing this video, there were some young people who was trying to Google the word valances. So in case you are one of those young people, I'm going to show you what a valance is. This is so funny. This is what we used to call back in the days valances, right here. I even spelled it wrong, but they search for the right thing for me. They know what to find. Right here. These are called valances. Balances. But we actually used to have a valance, and then we would have another curtain right there. So that's what she's talking about when she talk about the baby hairs. Let me try to see if I can see any more. Yeah, valances. She said this is how it used to be back in the days. Now, y'all come on in the comments and vouch for me that I know what I'm talking about. This is what a valance used to be back in the days. We had a little piece at the top and a little piece at the bottom. And now that I'm thinking about it, that could have been one piece of material, but we cut it in half. Why? Did we do this so we could see out the window and still have a curtain on there? But she said the kids with the baby hairs look like they got valances on their face. Baby, that tickled me. It tickled me to death. So if you ever wondered and it looked like they still call it that. I guess some places they go valance right there. She said your baby hairs is looking like valances. She tickles me every now and then. I just go back to that video so I can get me a good laugh. A good one. So I'm getting ready to pull on out here today, but I did notice, we talked about the Braxtons yesterday. And I went to TikTok, they talking about it. They talking about it on Instagram. Everybody talking about it. And a lot of people still don't know that she does have a will registered with the state of Maryland. And it did not say she did not want a funeral. Okay, again. And in her actual will that you can get, there's a young lady on YouTube that actually paid for it and read it out. Her husband got 2 bank accounts. And somebody said it's probably the accounts where they just pay their bills on anyway. But her husband got 2 bank accounts. And baby Kev got everything else. But everybody's saying he didn't get nothing. She did her big one. He got a bank account. And I did hear he has the house up for sale. It was bought at $600,000 and he's selling it for $900,000, but it hasn't sold. And I'm like, wow. I live in that same area, and their house is newer, but I bought a house there for $200,000 25 years ago. It just kills me how these house prices done went up. But he made a video last night. It's not on his channel. I think it's with one of his friends. So if you look up Kevin Sarant, he made another video last night, and it's 49 minutes. So I'm getting ready to go in here and see what else he had to say. But he came back with some more details. He said he did honor his wife, and according to the will, he did. According to her will, that they have registered in the state of Maryland. It was done in December. I think she passed away about 4 or 5 months later. She did not say she did not want a funeral. She said she did not want the Eastern Star, and she did not want her Divine Nine group to come and do their ceremony, because she did not want to prolong her family's grief during this time. She wanted quick. She only wanted one viewing, and he did one viewing, and he actually did a private viewing. So the public didn't even see that. So I'm still trying to figure out what these Braxtons are going to say when they come back on the next episode. Like, how did they get that wrong? Like, they explicitly said on the TV show that their sister said she did not want a funeral, and that's not what the paperwork said, unless she changed it verbally and said something to them. But according to the will that's registered with the state, that's not what's in the will. And Tracy had a lawyer record her, just in case somebody would contest everything. So this is going to be interesting to see how the show changes things around. And I was listening to somebody also who made a pretty valid point when it comes to funerals. They said it's like your last chance to say goodbye to a particular family member. And I'm still perplexed as to why the mother didn't come. Now, the sister said they stood by Tracy's wishes, and she said she did not want a funeral. That's according to the sisters. But according to the paperwork, that's not what was in the paperwork. So I'm wondering if the mother just went by what the sisters said, or was she there and she heard Tracy say something different? But if your child passed, would there ever come a time that you would regret not going to the funeral? Because it's almost like your last chance to say your goodbyes. And for the sisters too, like, whether there was contention there, whether there was confusion there, all of that can be worked out later. But it still perplexes me why you wouldn't go. And is that why Trina is having such a hard time? Like when it comes to the grief process, could that sort of halt your grief process? Oh, I'm about to break out. If you don't get to say your goodbyes to the person, does that sort of change your grief process? I don't know. But today is Wednesday. Oh, we got but 2 more days. It's September the 9th. We're going to honor those. Where were you? Where were you on September the 9th? I'll never forget. I'll never forget where I was on September the 9th. And I'll never forget where I was when we had an earthquake in Maryland. There are certain things that you will never forget where you were. On September the 9th, I was at a neighborhood clinic. I was working. I was the pediatric nurse. And it was a clinic that was ran by DC. It was a city clinic, a city community outreach clinic. And I was there, and everybody was standing up looking at TVs. And the next thing I know, they said, we shutting down. Because, you know, everybody was afraid that, because, yeah, they did come and attack the Pentagon too that day. So everybody in a government building was afraid. So all the government buildings shut down. So we went home, but it made it kind of bad because everybody was on the road at one time trying to get home. So where were you September the 11th? Y'all make it a great day today. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace, riches.